Good morning, everyone. Amy here, coming to you live from my kitchen this morning with a fun little recipe in our ceramic egg cooker. So, first of all, I've got a little tablespoon of butter in there that I'm going to put in the microwave quick and melt up. And then I'm going to show you what else we're going to make. We are going to make a personal French toast this morning, but we're going to add a couple of little things as we are learning to sort of, or working towards maybe, increasing our nutrition or changing it up this season. I want to show you what I do to this recipe to just give it a little bit of a boost in the morning. So first of all, we've got 2 slices of bread, any kind of bread you've got, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna tear them up to get them ready as that butter is melted. And then we are gonna add, nice and melted in there, and then we are gonna add 1 egg, so we're gonna add 1 egg. We're gonna add, the recipe calls for 1/4 cup of milk or cream. Of course, cream would make it extra creamy, but I have discovered a fun little treat, and I think that this makes this French toast really kind of upscale, and it's these protein drinks. I use them as my coffee creamer, I use them in my cold brew, and it's just creamy a little bit. I love the caramel flavor, but you can get vanilla and banana, chocolate, and so we're just gonna mix that up. We're gonna add a little bit of vanilla, just a little bit of vanilla in there, and then some cinnamon, and I'm gonna add just a touch of maple syrup. Doesn't need a ton of sweetness with that protein powder, but the last thing that I'm gonna add, all mixed in, I'm actually gonna add 1 scoop of our kale and fiber enrichables. 1 scoop of this is 1/2 cup of kale and 2 grams of fiber. So it's not gonna change the texture. Of course, it's gonna change the color, but it's not gonna change the texture or anything about our French toast. It's just gonna boost its nutrition and add us a little bit of extra boost in the morning. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss all of this ripped up butter in, ripped up bread, I mean, and we're just gonna add that in. We'll grab a little spatula that I forgot. Give that a little stir around. You wanna get the bread right down into that egg. You want it to soak up all that egg and milk liquid. And then, that's what it looks like. And then we are gonna put it in the microwave for 1 minute. Now, when you're cooking things in the microwave, you'll notice I didn't put the lid on. If I'm cooking an omelet, I'll put the lid on, but I find the bread kind of puffs up a little bit and blows the lid off, so I don't do that with the lid. But when you're cooking on your microwave, I forgot what I was gonna say. When you're cooking in your microwave, you always wanna put whatever you're putting in there on the outside of your turnstile. Most of us think that we need to put things in the center of our microwave, but if you think about how your microwave turnstile works, if you put something in the center, it doesn't really turn. But if you put it on the outside, it goes all the way around and turns. So you always wanna use the outside of your microwave turnstile to eliminate any hot spots or anything that might be in your microwave. So we're gonna put it in for a minute, we're gonna check it. We want it to be not wet, right? Because the goal is to cook the egg. So we want it to not be wet, and so we're gonna just cook it. So the other things you can do with this microwave, the ceramic egg cooker, omelets, muffins, mud cakes, even your oatmeal. I have lots of people that take their oatmeal in the mornings. So we're gonna put that in at 45. They make their oatmeal in the morning and find that it doesn't boil over when they're using this. So that's really helpful, especially if you are a non-boil over kind of person. But the really fun thing with this is if you are on the go, this is a really great tool to have in your desk drawer at work. It makes the heats up leftovers, or makes a quick snack, like a quick high protein snack during that morning coffee break. But the other thing is that it fits in the cup holder of your car. So if you're eating on the go It's a way to get a quick, grab something as you're going out the door. A minute and a half is as much faster than it takes to sort of pour that coffee and make that happen. So on your way out the door, you could grab this, throw a couple of eggs in, add some ham or cheese or whatever's in the fridge that you've got prepped, and you've got yourself a quick omelet to go, or some oatmeal. Oh yeah, perfect. I think that is looking, oh, it smells delicious. All right, let's see here. Pop that out. Look at that. Now it's a little green, but that's because it's got our kaolin fiber, but it's gonna taste great. Now, if you wanted to up this one step more, you'd add a little whipped cream, drizzle it in some more maple syrup, and you would have the perfect French toast for breakfast.